I didn't get to go out in the woods last night and spend the night by the campfire as I had hoped for. Things got in the way for that. But anyway, I'm out here now, and actually I'm preparing a Lavvo for the Viking clan, the local Viking clan. We're going to celebrate Jul, or as we usually call it these days, Christmas. I'll just turn the camera around. This is the Lavvo. It's almost like a house, a little cabin in the woods. Yeah. And there's a fireplace here. You see the sun. Well, at least we don't have sun now. We have some daylight at least. It's December, and we have a, you know, the usual warm winter. We don't get so much snow anymore like we used to. Here's the banner. Vikings of Odin's Island. That would be the English name for our Viking clan. And I've never been here before, so we'll see what we can find. Yeah, well, the usual rubbish. I believe this is the toilet. Oh, that's luxury. Let's see. This way, I guess. Oh, this is interesting. This tree. I believe this is a it's bow making material. This tree is it's called gullrein in Norwegian. It's not a native species for Norway. I'm pretty sure this is a gullrein. It's quite rare to find, so it probably came here from a seed that came from some garden nearby. Don't think I could make a bow out of any of those branches. They are too thin. But anyway, it's kind of interesting. Also, I noticed this one. So what you do is essentially you take that fungus and you chop it up into sheets, and you treat those in the opposite of acid. I can't remember the English name for that now. But anyway, you have to treat those sheets that you cut out of that fungus. I believe they call it, in English, it's called a false tinder fungus. Could be wrong. On my way here, I drove past a few cars and those signs that they put up. It says that they have a dog running around. Actually, it says so on the sign. That means that they're out hunting. Now, I'm not against hunting. I have to say that. I'm not against hunting at all, but the way they do it is they drive their cars into these paths into the woods, and they don't walk very far, and they just sit there, and they it's not, well, I feel it's disrespectful for the animals, actually, to nature. It's not supposed to be like that. And I would like to add to that if you follow my blog, I wrote a blog post a few weeks ago because I was out walking in the woods and I was almost shot. A guy, he appeared from a ditch with his gun like this, and he shouted to me, "Oh, I almost shot you." Because he had some, I don't make a lot of noise when I'm moving around in the woods, but he had some hearing, not hearing apparatus, but some technical device that picks up sounds, and he could hear me. So he thought I was a moose, and he was going to take aim and shoot me. That's nice. Now we need to be respectful out in nature. We don't own these woods, we don't own this planet. It's not ours. We don't own the land. We belong to the land. There's a difference there. I have a new video camera, which this is the first time I'm using it. It's got a zoom, which I'm trying to get used to. Let's see. I want to show you something. Yes. Let's see. There it was. Someone's living there, or has been living there. These holes are, I believe, made by woodpeckers. And if you stand totally still, don't say anything like I'm doing now, there's a pretty good chance that some woodpecker will appear, which I find quite interesting and exciting. Yeah. So we're not far from houses. I'm going from the nearby, there's a nearby farm over there. I'm going to use the zoom again because that was kind of fun. Yeah. I can also hear the road and cars driving past, so it's not like I'm out in the far out in the wilderness now. I'm not. One thing that people should do when they're out in the woods is to sit still, just listen. And let nature show itself. And animals, birds and all kinds of animals will appear. So I do that sometimes. I just find somewhere to sit and I sit there, don't say anything. Again, I'm a bit concerned that I'm out of focus. Let's see. I think the camera is struggling a little bit finding focus since we're inside. I'll tell you what, I'll take my camera and my little stick here outside. Or at least, yeah. Yeah, that's better. So I have switched on the camera's night mode. What I'm going to do now is to light fire using flint and steel, which is it's not like I'm a big expert. I've done it a few times, so it shouldn't be a problem. But I have only one shot on this because they're obviously limited. There's a limited amount of dried grass because of the season, because it's raining and wet. So now what I've learned is that I need to keep the straw quite tight, like this. Yeah, actually, that's going to be perfect. Yeah. I'll just gently put it. I'll put it here. Yes. Yeah, someone's walking past outside. Now, let's see. Yes, this one. This one here. Oops. It's kind of typical that people will walk past, and when you have a spark and you need to hurry a little bit, then they want to talk, which is nice, but also a bit annoying. Okay, we got the spark. Now, I must say that there are few things more satisfying than lighting a fire using so-called primitive methods. It's how, you know, you really feel like you're connecting with the past. And it's something that anyone can learn. It's not very hard, just takes a bit of practice, and it's great fun. And also it is maybe the most important survival skill, to be able to make fire. That's the fire started using flint and steel. Now I'm actually just waiting for the other Vikings to arrive. We will celebrate Yule. We are in the darkest month of the year now, but that day, I believe it's the 21st of December. That's the darkest day of the year. The morning after is, to me personally, it's such a positive, there's something very special about it, because then I know that the days will start getting longer. We have daylight, like 1 minute or 2 minutes, just a little bit longer every day. The mornings, the sun rises a bit earlier every day. It's wonderful. And come March, you can see the first signs of spring. I love the spring. So, I hope the other guys will arrive soon, because I'm really hungry and I need some food, some Viking food. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I promise to make another video, more bushcraft related video, in a couple of weeks from now. As I said, I was supposed to go out into the woods yesterday. Things just got in the way for that, so but anyway, I'll be back with a bushcraft video in a couple of weeks. Thanks for watching. So we just had dinner in the Lavvo, and already it's getting dark. I'll switch on the night mode just for just a second. Yeah, but that's the reality in Norway. December, days are short, and this is actually, you know, it's what we celebrate. It's the turning of the year, the seasons changing. There is some beauty to this time of the year as well. changing of the seasons, enjoying each other's company by the fire. But then again, it does get very dark in the afternoon. Okay, that's all for now. Take care. Bye bye.